So, I was sitting on my bed one night, looking at the big maple tree outside my window. It was a windy night, and most of the leaves had fallen off, and these thick, nasty-looking branches were reaching out in all directions, going this way and that way, whipping back and forth. And there was this one branch that was scratching the outside wall of my room. When I was a real little kid, that scratching sound would scare the shit out of me. And if I'm being honest with you, it can still be pretty scary now, but I'm too old to run into my parents' room and get into bed with them. Except sometimes, when my dad is working midnights, I still sneak in to sleep with my mom. We listen to this radio show she loves, Gene Shepherd. He's this guy that sings silly songs and tells stories, and it's really good for falling asleep to. I love the stories about when he was a kid. If he's telling a really good one, like the one about being a paperboy, me and my mom will stay up till 11:30 when he goes off the air, just so we can hear how it ends. If she's getting tired and turns off the radio before one of his stories is over, she'll ask me if I'm still awake, and I'll pretend to be sleeping so I don't have to go back to my own bed. I used to be able to sleep in her bed all the time, but now that I'm older, she says I need to learn how to sleep on my own. I tell her I already know how to sleep on my own, but I'd rather sleep in her bed and listen to Gene Shepherd. But you have your own radio in your own room. Listen to Gene Shepherd in there, she tells me. But she doesn't understand. It's more fun to listen with her so that we can laugh together and talk about the parts of the story we like best. Those are probably my favorite times with my mom. And I know they're her favorite times with me because every time we do it, she hugs and kisses me like I'm still a little kid and calls me Nini and tells me these are her favorite times with me